Hello everybody, welcome here to the video. Today guys, we're going to be working on a simple tutorial and 6 easy steps for you guys to build a simple, easy survival house. And you can see it has a lot of details to it. It's a very nice house in my opinion at least. But it is very small, but it's very easy. You'll build this in 6 easy steps. I can guarantee you that guys, we're going to be building it step by step here. However, I do have pre-built steps already. However, we're also building this step by step with you guys, but I just want to give you a visual of what we're going to do for each step. So I'm going to have them up on screen first, and then we're going to build them together. So let's get right into the video guys, and let's go to the first step right away. Alright guys, so we're on the first step here. I have the image up on the screen for you guys, and I have the same image up here because we're going to be doing it together. Now, if you guys need me to slow down, just slow down the video, backtrack if you need to, and I would love to see you guys build this with me as well. However, first step guys, I have the same image as you. What we're going to do is you're just going to do these 4 basic materials for this first step. Now, if you want an exact count, I will put that in the description below so you guys know exactly how many blocks you need for this build specifically. So, first things first, let's say the door is, we're going to put the door on this side, okay? So we're going to do that about 3 blocks away. That's where the door is going to go. And you're going to go that, follow that basic shape. I already made a mistake. Look at that. That same basic shape. And we're going to get the outline first of this house. So, and I've already messed up. Nope, we're good. Never mind. Ah, dang it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There. That. And 3. 2 stone right there. Now the reason why I have stone right now is because later on we are going to mix in stone, andesite, and polished andesite just to add a little bit of different variety to the build as we build. So another stone right there, right there, and you're basically going to mirror that side over here. Now this side won't have the door, but if you guys do want that, then you are free to do that as well. I just prefer one without the door. So let's, that's the wrong block. Okay, let's just finish this first half quick together. Alright guys, so we got one half done. The other half you can work on. I'm just going to skip this part. Be right back. Alright guys, we got step 2 now. In the previous image you guys were able to see that the walls where the dark oak is right now, those were the walls. This is where we're going to build up the walls now so we can get a basic foundation for our roof in the future. Now the first thing we're going to do guys is that we'll take off that image right now so you have ways you guys can see us building it right now. What we're going to do, we're going to go to the door right away, and we're only going to build these up 2. Alright? Those are for the entrance for the archway. These, however, we're going to build up 4. Alright? And then on top of that 4, then we're going to put this like that. Alright? Then behind that, we're going to fill that in with some dark oak planks, just like that. Alright? So we're going to do these for every single pillar that we have on the house. So where there's dark oak, that's where you're going to raise the walls. And you'll see like areas like this, that may be 5 blocks high. So we're going to quickly do these all together. Whoops, that's not the right pillar. Do it just like this guys, just raise those pillars right now. And then yeah, and the only these ones we're just going to go 5 blocks high right away. These ones, however, we're going to mirror the exact same thing we did on the other side. And also, guys, my suggestion, when you are doing these pillars, I don't like having them like this, where the middle log is vertical and these are horizontal. because I like having it like this, because that way the pillar, in this case, looks like it's resting on that pillar as well. So the pillar that it's resting on this is resting on that. If that makes any sense. That's the reason why I do it that way. Okay, and these do as well. Even though this is the side that has the window or the door potentially, if you guys have a door, then we're still gonna have those, because if you have a window, then you can have a cool archway under those as well. Raise these 5, and same thing with the stone, guys. Same thing, just stone. Raise those up 5 blocks. And then the walls we're gonna finish off right now. Now remember, guys, don't add the walls right here quite yet, because those are where our windows will be. Windows are gonna take a little bit more detail, and we're gonna do those later. However, in these corners right behind the pillars, we're gonna fill those in right away, because there's nothing that's important that's gonna go there as of right now. All right, and this back wall too, guys, we're gonna fill that in as well, just because, yeah, it's a little open area that we don't need right now. However, you guys are free to add another, add a window or a door. Doesn't really matter to me, but we're gonna add the door area here. Now, if you guys want, what I like to do is I like to have a stair right there. So for the door, it adds a little bit more depth to the build. However, if you guys just want to do it like this, that's fine too. I prefer it like this just because it adds a little bit of depth to the build. All right, that's step 2 done already. Now let's on to step 3. All right, guys, so step 3, as you can see, is gonna be a little bit more detailed than the first 2 steps. This is where we started getting into the heavy details and the heavy construction into the build. Now for this, guys, you will need 4 new materials. You will need the green terracotta, an oak trapdoor, or if a spruce trapdoor, that works as well, spruce stairs, and a dark oak slab. So these are the only things you're going to need for this step. However, we're going to be working on the windows now. So first things first, guys, when you come to the entrance, we're going to start off with that archway right away. So this is what we're going to do, just like this, and pretty simple, just like that. All right, guys, and we're going to do up here, you're just going to add those bottom stairs, and boom, that's your entrance right there. We're going to add the stairs for the door later. As of right now, we're going to focus on just the stairs. Now next, or just the archway, my bad. Next is a window. The window, you're going to just put right there. All right, guys, so your window silver right here. You're going to build up 3 blocks with the green terracotta and add the trap doors in front of them. They're kind of like your shutters for a window. Next, that's 3 spruce on top of there, and the stairs just like that. And there you go, that's your window. We're gonna copy that to the exact same side. All right, and there you go, and that's the front of the house. Now the side of the house, a little different. The side of the house, guys, we're gonna do what we did, just like this. In the window, except 3 up, instead of 3 up, it's gonna be 2 up. It's gonna be a little smaller window. And the reason why that is because it looks a little wonky if you don't do it this way. Now this, we're not going to put the stairs like this. We're not going to do that. We're instead going to add oak, or spruce, my bad, like that, and add dark oak on top of that, and add it like this. Just like that. And the reason why is because with the roof, you'll see why we add it like this, because the roof is not going to be able to fit in very well if we do it like this, or if we did it otherwise. So we're going to copy this over here to that side. Actually, I probably should show you this. So we're going to do the exact same thing over here, guys. Just going to build that little archway, or either a window, or, you know, it could be a door. Like I said, it's your option, guys. Add the windows here. 3 up, 3 up. Spruce up like that. Trap doors. Alright, and there you go. Simple as that, guys. So we're going to finish up the 3rd step. You guys can do whatever you need to do. And we'll head on to the fourth step after that. All right, in step 4, guys, we're gonna be adding the roof. As you can see, it's kind of a shorter step, but what we're gonna do now is starting to get to the final steps, or the last 50% of this build. So what we're first gonna do, guys, is that you're gonna have one block of overhang right here, okay? You're gonna have regular dark oak block and then a slab just like that. That is gonna be what the pattern you're gonna follow for a little bit here. So slab, full block, and then another slab, and then a slab on top of that, and when you get to just this pillar, the second pillar is when you start to do stairs. The stairs are gonna do just like that, upside down and stack on top of each other. And then when you do the roof, what I want you guys to do, when you get to the roof, we're gonna do the logs with the overhang as well. Now the reason why we do this is because we're going for a log cabin kind of build for this. So what we're doing is adding a little bit of an overhang, or an unnatural kind of log overhang, as you can see. So all you're gonna do, copy this exact same thing to the other side as such. And once again, the full block and then the half slab. You should be level, guys, with the pillars right here. All right, the overhang, or the pillars that are sticking out, is where your slope, your roof is. Because if it's one block higher, like say if it was up here, it looked kind of wonky. It just like it kind of got stacked on top of there. We want this all to be fixed together, kind of like a puzzle. Next, guys, what you're gonna do, that you're gonna run all the way over here. And right here, it's gonna be the exact same thing what we did over there. So we're just gonna do the exact same thing we did over there, and then we're gonna meet up again when this is copied and mirrored to the other side. All right, guys, so we got the boundary of the archway done like that. Now all we gotta do is just run this all the way over again, and we gotta connect these two. So all you're gonna do is just run this all the way across, just as such. And the next step is pretty easy. However, the next step, guys, we're going to be focusing on a little bit with smaller bits and pieces of this build. We're coming to the final 2 steps. The final 2 steps, guys, all about the smaller details to your build. So let's get to the next step. All right, guys, now we're to the 5th step. As you can see here, we got a few changes. First off, we're going to be filling the roof, obviously, so there's no rain or snow or anything you can get into it, but also adding a little bit of smaller details and fixing some of the pillars, so that way they look a little more natural. Now, first step, guys, is that we're going to work on where I told you the overhang would be. You can see, guys, what I got right here is I got materials that are in the way. This is the reason why that I want you guys to have this window only too high, is because if you didn't have it, then it'd be kind of in the way right here. All you're going to do is going to fill this in based on the kind of block. So if this is a slab, then I'm going to fill this in with slabs. If it's a full block, I'm going to fill it in with full block. If it's stairs, same thing. So let's fill this whole thing in, and I will see you all, and then we'll start working on full front of the house. All right, guys, so now let's get to the part 2 of our part 5, or step 5 of our project. So next, we're going to work on the windowsill or the upper deck area. First things first, you're going to put 2 blocks right there on top of the pillars. The reason why we're doing that is just so you guys can kind of fill this, actually, correction. Put 2 blocks on those 2 areas. Next, I want you to put one upside. That's not what I wanted. That, and then put 2 blocks as such. Dang it! There we go. All right. You can see we got 2 upside down stairs on top of each other. I want to keep it just like that. All right. Next things next, we're gonna work on kind of another archway, but not an archway at the same time. So next thing you're gonna do, all you're gonna do here is just fill this in stairs, just like that. You kind of have a triangle-ish kind of. I actually did this wrong now that I just look at it. You're gonna actually put a stair there and a full block there. You kind of have the bottom of the triangle but without the point. Next, you're gonna put 2 dark oak planks right there on each side, and then we're gonna add the windows. And you can actually go inside and add that. Let's get a trapdoor here real quick. And just like that. All right, and there you go. Next thing is that we're gonna upgrade our pillars. Now get these bottom 2. So the second and third blocks, you're gonna take those out completely. So it's kind of looking suspended like this. Then put a stair, an upside down stair, just like this. And the reason why we're doing that is so you add a little bit more detail and depth to the build. So it's not just a plain pillar, just like what the 4th step has. So all you're gonna do, guys, is you're gonna copy this exact same thing to the other side. All right, there you go. And that's step 5 done. On to the last step, guys. All right, guys, and now we are to the last and 6th step of our house build. It's pretty relatively easy, as you can see. All we're doing, guys, is just adding the final detailings and the final kind of fun stuff to kind of liven it up. So as you see, guys, we are missing what I like to think is the livelihood of our house. Now, what we're gonna do right away is I'm actually forgetting my materials. Gosh, come on, Bonesaw. First things first, guys, we're gonna actually add our doorstep. Just like that. All right, simple as that, guys. Pretty relatively easy. All you're gonna do now is just add the white pane glasses, or windows, not glasses, what am I talking about? And also I just realized too that this block is wrong, and I think that one is too. Oh, crap. Yeah, but now all we're gonna add is some fence gates right below the pillars. And the reason why we're doing that is so they kind of look like they're supporting those pillars. And don't keep them closed like this, guys, because it looks kind of wonky and looks like they're just kind of hanging there. You do this, they connect to the block, actually. Well, they look like they do, at least. And the reason why we're using oak gates is because then it's a little different shade to the house. And you're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. Simple as that. Right, add the windows. Dang it. Fix that real quick. All right, there you go. And now the final step, well, I should say the final step. Still got, I guess, a few more steps, but this is the last step to the house. Okay. Now, when it comes to the roof, guys, the reason why we're doing just keep it like this is because it kind of looks boring, in my opinion. So what we're gonna do, actually, is we're just going to go in and just kind of flail around like this. That's all you're gonna do. As simple as that. All right. So you can see now we kind of switched it up and kind of made it look like it's kind of a rough roof. Now, same thing with here. Now, for this in survival, it might be a little harder, but all you can do is just break random blocks and put full blocks there instead of the stairs. And the reason why we do that is because that way it is completely random. You see, now we got kind of a more random house. And obviously, you just gotta kind of go in yourself and fill in those spots that you don't really like, or the spots that look a little too flat, or the spots that just look wonky in your eyes. So, and that's what I'm gonna do exactly right here. And you guys kind of have to eyeball it. Kind of tough to figure that out. You'd have done this before, but all you're gonna do is you're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side, and then we're gonna get to the final phase of our build. So let's go quickly finish the other roof side, and then we'll get to the final few steps. All right, in the last step, guys, all we're gonna do, well, the two last things. First, I just want you to add a little bit of leaves right here. And the reason why we're doing this is because we don't want an empty area right on these corners, because it just looks kind of boring. But also, what I think would be a cool idea, if you want to, you can add fence posts here, and this is where you tie up your horses or stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. But if you guys come with better ideas or kind of cool ideas, I would love to see them. All you gotta do is just join my Discord and kind of show me. And the last thing, very last thing, guys, I guarantee you this is the last thing. All we're gonna do, we're gonna grab andesite and polished andesite, and you're gonna mix in that into these stone pillars, just like this. All right, so you're gonna do that for all 4. We're gonna do that in super speed motion, and after that, guys, the house is done. Alright guys, and there it is. That's it. 6 easy steps to build an easy and survival Minecraft house. So guys, obviously we didn't do the interior. However, I want you guys to decide what you put in this interior. So you can put whatever you want, as long as you put... I would love to see you guys put this house to use in your own worlds. I also just saw that we missed some windows on the sides. Oopsies. But yeah, guys, I know we didn't do the interior, but this entire thing, I think it turned out pretty well. It's a nice, easy house to build in survival. And all you need to do, guys, I have the materials listed in the description. I'll make sure to get to that to you guys. But guys, if you enjoyed the video or you found this helpful, I'd love to see you guys join my Discord, and also hit the like button and subscribe below. Hitting the like button, guys, it helps me figure out what you guys enjoy. And if you guys like these tutorial videos, I'd love to see you guys in more of these videos. I'd love to do more of these. This was a ton of fun. And yeah, and also this house, guys, is not very big. It's only, I think, 17 by 17, I think it was. Let's see, 11. Okay, maybe it's not 17 by 17. This is 10, 11. Okay, 21 by 21, my bad. So yeah, it's a 21 by 21 house, and yeah, it's an easy 6-step house. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I very much enjoyed to record it. And anyways, guys, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe below. And I'd love to see you all in the next episode of anything. I don't know, anything. I'd love to see you all in the next video, I guess I should say. Okay, well, anyways, have a great night, everybody. I'll see you all later.